All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are working on Unit 8, Lesson 3. We've done quadrilateral traits. We've talked about finding the x value given that it's a parallelogram. You can find different values. Now we're going to use the same information from Lesson 2. We're going to apply it to Lesson 3. So we're looking at coordinate planes and parallelograms. So instead of me giving you a length, I'm putting this rectangle in a coordinate plane and asking you to find something. So in this case, I'm asking you to find the diagonal. Well, unfortunately, when I'm looking for the diagonal, I'm looking for where the diagonals bisect. I can't just count, right? If it asked me for AB, that'd be easy. I just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can't do that, okay? There are two ways to do this that are mathy. You can use the midpoint formula and sub all your numbers in. You can use the Pythagorean theorem. That's a little bit nicer. Or we can use handy, dandy, beautiful Desmos. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Desmos, and you're going to go to the Desmos testing. So go to the icon on your computer, which is a billion times. Click on the keyboard at the bottom left-hand corner and go to Functions. Okay? You're going to go to Functions, and it's still giving me a hard time. Then click on Miscellaneous. You're going to go to the bottom row, click on Midpoint, and then we're going to use the points from A and D. Okay, so I'm going to use the points. I cannot tell you how annoying today is with this computer. Okay, and we're going to do this on Desmos. -4, 2, and 2, -2. So we're going to click on the keyboard, whoops, and open it, not close it. We're going to go to Functions. You're going to go to Miscellaneous, and you should see right down here it says Midpoint. Okay, and you're going to click on Midpoint. Sorry, the computer today is just giving me all kinds of grief. You're going to click on Midpoint, and I'm going to put my 2 points in. So they already give you a parentheses, but you have to put your points, each point in its own set of parentheses. So I've got -4, 2. I'm going to put that in parentheses, then a comma to say this is my next point. It's going to be 2, -2, whoops, parentheses, and then I put the big parentheses on the outside, and Desmos tells me that my midpoint is -1, 0. So I've put my points in. I cannot express to you the frustration I'm feeling today. I put my points in. Desmos tells me, I'll put this over here, that my value, my midpoint is -1, 0. Oh, look, and that's exactly where my line went through. So I drew my diagonal AD, and it goes right through the point -1, 0, and that looks like it'd be in the middle, right? If I want to verify my work, I can check my answer for BC, so I would put the point values in for BC into Desmos. It'll give me the same midpoint. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I'm going to try and move it out of the way. It's being very annoying. There we go. So now you can see that Desmos said the same thing if you want to check your work. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now we're looking at this, and we need to know what is coordinate A going to have to be to make A, B, C, D a parallelogram. Well, I know that opposite sides have the same length. In this case, because of where it's located, I can just count. So 2 ways to do this. I can count. So I can say, method 1, I'm going to count. So CD is 3, from C2, 0 to 5, 0, it's 3 units. So AB must also be a 3-unit difference. So if I say 7 minus 3, that's 4. So the x coordinate for A is 4. If I count from this point to here, it has to be 3 units. So if I count backwards, 1, 2, 3, well, that would be 6, 5, 4. So I know the x value is 4. My y value doesn't change. So I don't have to count up or down. If it's 0, 2, 0, 5, 0. So if this is 5, the A value for y has to be 5 as well. So my new point is going to be 4, 5, right? That's 3 units from 7, but it's on the same line as 5. You can check this in Desmos. You're going to click on distance. You're going to put your points in. Let's see if I can move this somewhere so it doesn't, okay? And you can count from there. So let me show you how to do that. So I'm going to pull up my keyboard, functions, miscellaneous, hit on distance, and I'm going to second parentheses, comma, and it tells me my distance is 3, which means I have to count 3 units to get from one point to the next point. Personally, I think it's easier to just count it than to use Desmos for that, but I want you to know the different methods, okay? Let's see. For some reason, again, technology is killing me today. Okay, this one's a little tricky, but I think you can do it. What are the coordinates of the missing vertex which will make ABCD a parallelogram? I don't know. Well, let's use Desmos to graph these points. So we're going to plot A, plot B, and plot C, which means you actually have to look at this graph and tell me what is A, right? So A is 1, 4, B is -2, 1, and C is 5, 3. Look, my X value is 1, my Y value is 4. My X value is -2, my Y value is 1 for B. For C, my X value is at 5, and my Y value is at 3. All right, so I'm just going to plot my points. I put 1 point on each line. So I have the point 1, 4. I have the point -2, 1. And I have the point 5, 3. Okay. I'm going to turn this on if I can. Nope, I can't. Okay, let me move this. So now I'm looking at this. I've got my 3 points. I need to figure out which one's next. Well, I'm just going to put them in. Let's see what it looks like. Let's try 1, 7. So I put 1, 7 in. I don't even see it on here. Where is it? Let's make this a little bit bigger. There it is. That did not make this a parallelogram. It is not 1, 7. So let's try the next point. -2, 2. It's a little closer. Still not a parallelogram. I can tell just looking at it. Let's try the third point. 2, 0. Ooh, that looks like a parallelogram. Look, if I go from here down 1, that's down 1. If I go from here down 1, this point's down 1. Oh, okay. It just looks right. So I'm thinking that's it, but I'm going to make absolutely sure. I'm going to check with my last answer choice just to make sure. That's not it. It's close, right? They both went down 1, but this went over 2 units, and this went over 1, 2, 3, 4 units. It has to be the same, okay? So that's how you do it using Desmos. So my answer was 2, 0. So just to review, because I can't put Desmos and this on the same screen in this program that I'm using to record, I plotted all 3 of these points on Desmos, and then I just checked each of my points. 1, 7 ended up being right here, so that's not it. Oh, shoot. -2, 2 was right here. Close, but no, still not a parallelogram. 2, 0 was right here. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. And then 0, 0 is right here. So even though it's not way off, it's still not a parallelogram. What you can do too, when you plot the point, if you plot the point 2, 0, which is right here, you can actually count your slope. You can count your slope and you can go from A to C, I went down 1 over 4. From B to 2, 0, I went down 1 over 4. Same slope, that means they're parallel. Remember that? Parallel lines have the same slope. That means it's a parallelogram. Just saying. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Got through lesson 3. Woo!